Hi everyone, hello and welcome to this reading. This will be a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. And I ask as always that you please trust your own intuition and use your discernment with regards to the messages that come out here today. Thank you for joining me. I will be using the Crow Tarot today. I think I'm just going to keep this one short to 3 cards, past, present, and potential future energy. So let's see what message wants to come out for the collective, please. Okay. We have the 4 of Wands. There's that 5 of Swords. Okay. Let's get one more, please. Potential future. King of Swords. Okay, I'm glad he came out. Bottom of the deck, we have the World. Okay, so we're talking about a cycle here, a lesson. I feel like we've got 4 of Wands coming out here. Okay, a card of stability, of celebration. Can be a card of relocation, of really finding your stability, your place. Your community. Okay, so things going well with this 4 of Wands energy, very uplifting. Even in the reverse, this card is pretty much positive. Okay, so very beautiful energy here. We've got the lotus here in the water, so there's like an unfolding. Okay, so like definitely coming together with these 2 crows coming together here. Stability, alignment, beautiful energy. Okay, and then we have this 5 of Swords. Okay, so this card, this is a win at all costs kind of energy. It's very egotistical, somebody who is out for themselves. They just want to win. They don't care who they hurt in the process. Okay, so I'm going to clarify. This could be your energy. This could be someone else's. Okay, this could be someone's ego, just trying to muck things up. Okay, so let me see. Let me just try and feel into this energy here. Like the 5 of Swords, it can be somebody who's just trying to like assert their point, somebody who's trying to have dominance over a situation. Okay, I'm right, you're wrong. Like a refusal to see the opinions. Like it can be a closed-minded energy as well. Okay, so let me clarify. Tell me more about this 5 of Swords, please. Oh, Strength card. This actually just fell out a minute ago. Yeah, okay. So there's some sort of like chaotic energy happening. This is the current energy. Okay, this could be your own thoughts. Okay, this could be another energy, this 5 of Swords. Okay, notice we've got the tornado here in the background. All right, this chaotic energy, but she looks very stable, very confident. It's almost like she is controlling this chaos. Okay, so I am feeling for some of you that this is your own thoughts kind of running away with you. Okay, like something rearing its head to kind of try and muck things up. Okay, like it could be subconsciously, and I feel like this is this is a message from your spirit guides to say that you can overcome this. Okay, it's going to require a lot of strength on your part. Okay, the Strength card is about taming the inner beast. Okay, so like the part of us that kind of lashes out when we're triggered, or when we feel threatened. Okay, so with the King of Swords coming out here, This is speaking to me about kind of like gaining the control of your thoughts. Okay, and I'm noticing here we've got the feathers here beneath this throne, and I was drawn to these feathers here in this card. Okay, so I do see you coming out on top of whatever this situation is. Okay, yeah, for someone here, this is like, it's definitely a bit of a warning to make sure that you are, like, there's a difference between being considerate of others and being a people pleaser or doormat. Okay, so the readings that have been coming out recently have been speaking a lot about boundaries and, you know, prioritizing yourself, but there is a balance to be struck between you know, being all for yourself, being self-centered and I can't think of the word, but like, you know, self-serving. Okay, so it's important to strike a balance between that. Okay, you may come out on top, but at what cost? Okay, let's clarify the King of Swords, please. Like the King of Swords, yes, he's sitting here on his throne. He's got these feathers, but he's alone, you know. We've got the Page of Cups here, okay? So this for me is the inner child card. We've got the Five of Cups here, okay? So some sort of loss, okay? So the Page of Cups is sort of learning how to manage his or her emotions, okay? Learning how to express themselves. So the King of Swords, on a positive note, is someone who is very truthful. They are very, they have a lot of integrity. They don't involve themselves in matters that don't necessarily concern them, okay? They're very logical. They don't allow their emotions to run away with them, okay? So for someone here, you may need to, you know, you may be erring more on the side of logic, and there's a need to kind of consider your emotions and the emotions of others. Okay, now this is not to say that other people's feelings are your responsibility, but there is a need to kind of tap into your emotional space, your emotional center, okay? Because yeah, I was wondering what this, she's pointing her wand at that tornado, and I wasn't sure if she was kind of keeping it at bay or if she was conjuring it, okay? So I feel like someone here, you're kind of maybe unconsciously or subconsciously conjuring up some sort of chaos, and you're not necessarily aware of this impact that you have because you're not in touch with that emotional side, okay? And with the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, okay, there's some sort of potential loss that may happen, okay? And you know, it might not hit you right now because you're in that logical space, but there's a need to, and this could also be someone else's energy, okay? We've got two fives here with the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups, so it's a number of change, of challenge, okay? And with the Four of Wands back here being a card of like finding your people, there's a bit of a warning here to do things a little bit differently than you have done them in the past, okay? We've got the World here. There's a lesson to be learned, all right? So yeah, I think that's the message, guys. Um, like being right isn't the be all and end all, okay? Um, yeah. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope that this helped someone. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.